There was a time that I wish my skin was lighter and I hated my skin tone, but now I would not trade it for anything. Let's talk about how being a dark-skinned woman, you have to have confidence in order to survive in this society. Being like a dark-skinned woman in this society is very hard. We don't get the same opportunities. Life just doesn't look the same for us. We can't make the same mistakes as our counterparts, and if we do, we are going to get ostracized. Those mistakes would cost us our whole careers, whole lifestyle. I remember growing up how hard it was to be dark-skinned, especially when I was growing up in middle school. I want to say like 2013, 2012. I feel like that was the worst time. Like if you were dark-skinned in school, you know what was going on. Like we were getting bullied left and right. It was just like crazy. It was a crazy time.
Hey, burnt biscuit. Only they light skins, sorry.
Yo, all I see is your teeth.
My celeb crush, Beyonce, Rihanna, Zendaya, African booty scratcher.
Can someone in the back turn off the lights for me?
I can.
Oh shit. Where did she go?
What's your name? Is it Oh, sauce? You're blacker than when I close my eyes. You're blacker than charcoal. I apologize, miss. That's the darkest foundation shade we have available. Are you African? You want to dye your hair blonde? Are you sure that's going to suit you? Excuse me? Excuse me? My friend likes you.
Bro, chill.
Hey, Midnight. A darkie. Burnt toast. I went through colorism too growing up. I called someone Ebola having black guy's African booty scratcher, but then they called me a light bright and I was really offended.
I will never forget this incident that happened to me. I remember I had like a bacon egg and cheese and I brought it during school, but it was burnt. And this boy said to me, "You look just like that bacon egg and cheese." And I will never forget that. But I had to come back because I was not playing back then. And I think he was failing or he was going to summer school. And I said, "Yeah, that's why you're going to summer school." And honestly, I never really thought about colorism even as a kid because I'm Haitian, and most of my family, everybody is dark skinned, so it's like I never thought about it as like something that was like troubled or that was a problem for me. And even everybody that I knew were dark skinned, like, so I didn't really understand it until I went to school. And when kids started bullying me, that's when I understood, like, oh, you're dark skinned, so yeah, this is gonna be a problem for you. And I just didn't understand why. And most of the bullying would have to do with black boys, like literally. They would be doing the bullying. It would be boys that were my skin complexion that were bullying me. And that's why I don't understand when black men try to be like, oh, the black woman was bullying me when I went to school, so that's why I don't date black women. Well, the whole time, they were bullying us for not being attractive because you were dark. Because you know back then, being dark meant that you weren't attractive. Considering the fact that they were bullying a lot of dark-skinned girls just for being dark. Meanwhile, they were the same complexion as us. A lot of them were doing the bullying. I can honestly tell you, most of the people that were bullying me were dark-skinned boys. Or like brown skin. There was barely any light-skinned boys that would do the bullying. And the fact that they'd be like, oh, the reason why they hate black women is because they got bullied by them is a lie. They just using that as an excuse. Like, bro, probably black boys bullied you and you couldn't fight back, so you used black women as a scapegoat. So why you got bullied? Because in school, most of them were the ones that were doing the bullying. I really hated my complexion. Like, just because I got bullied in school, I didn't even hate my complexion based off home. I really hated off based off getting bullied at school. Because like I said, I'm Haitian, so most of everybody in my family is dark skinned. So it's like not a problem for us. And even in Haiti, mostly everybody is dark skinned. 75 to 80% of people are dark skinned. So it's like you're used to seeing dark skinned people. But when I came to America, it was really different. Not like we can help our skin complexion. Getting bullied because of it, like that really had an impact on me growing up. To the point where I wanted to bleach my skin. I was like asking my stepmom to buy me products to bleach my skin so I could be lighter because I was just getting bullied so much at school. And it's like, it was a lot. I mean, eventually I grew out of it because I realized, damn, my skin is beautiful. But why are white people getting tan? Like, why are people trying to get darker? Like, just think about it.
And growing up dark skin is so crazy because everything y'all bitches teased me for, y'all went to go get done. Lips too big, y'all bitches pay for that. Nose too big, y'all bitches pay for that. Skin too dark, y'all tanning for that. So it's just crazy how the tables turn, you know?
If they really hate your complexion that much, why are they trying to get tanned? It's just that society just loves to praise people that are lighter. How the slaves were separated based off skin color. So that's where that colorism comes from. But you have to have confidence within yourself. I used to be miserable, but then I grew out of it. I went to college. I lived my life. Like, I grew out of it. It was not a big deal for me. And those people that were bullying me, some of them even, when I got older, some of them even tried to talk to me. Like, can you imagine the same people that tried to bully you, try to talk to you because of, like, what society said at that time? So you just gotta go with the flow, to be honest. Like, have self-confidence. And it's really important that parents teach that. It would really be beneficial if parents also taught their kids to, like, be so, like, you know, be confident in themselves and don't listen to what other people say. I remember growing up, I never told my parents that kids were bullying me in school in any way. So it's like, they weren't going to do anything about it because I never told them. But I never told them because of the fact that everybody that I knew were dark skinned. Like, my whole family. Only a few of them are lighter skin, so it's like, it's not a big deal. But when you come into America and the whole thing that was going on, especially that point of time, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. And I know several other dark-skinned kids that, you know, hate their skin complexion, wish they were a different skin complexion. Also said comments like, oh, I'm not marrying nobody that's dark-skinned because I'm already dark-skinned. Our kids are going to be, like, really dark-skinned, and they really hate that. It is very important that you start embracing your beauty, even as a dark-skinned person, because you only have one life to live. And if you care about what people think for the rest of your life, you're going to be sad or depressed because people's thoughts will never be enough. Like, you know, will never be enough for other people, or that's what they say. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but at a certain point in time, you really have to start having self-confidence within yourself, and you can't let other people's thoughts and comments affect you. I feel like growing up, it was the hardest for anybody that was dark-skinned when I was growing up. But nowadays, I feel like people are more accepting when it comes to that. It was harder when I was growing up. People even wanted to commit suicide. It was just like a lot. But nowadays, we have a lot of darker skinned people that are really successful.
That's why you won't never make it nowhere, sister. On top of that, I hate to break it to you. Let me not be insecure to you, sister. Let me not try to break it down to you. But have you understand I'm a light-skinned woman? So I benefit from colorism. You're a dark-skinned woman, sister. You can never make it to the heights I make it from. Oh, can we clock that one, or is it gonna hurt y'all feelings because it's me saying it? Can we be real for once and let's clock everything? Because I'm a light-skinned woman and I say the same shit you say. You're not going to make it to the heights I make it, bitch, because you can't fuck with me. You're a dark-skinned woman. I want you to understand that. Don't come in my comments saying anything to me, ho.
Whatever you do as a dark-skinned person, you're going to be criticized. So just make sure if you're going to do something, you do it with your whole heart and move on with your life. Not care about other people, what other people think, because people are always going to have opinion. People are always going to have opinion on other people, but when you're dark-skinned, they're going to definitely have opinion on you. So make sure you're still working hard, still achieving your goals, still working towards it, not caring about what people say, being a great person above all. Just because you're bullied doesn't mean that you get to bully other people also. But always fight back. Always fighting back for yourself. Just don't let anybody say anything crazy to you and you let it slide, because people like to prey on people that they think are weak. So if somebody's saying something to you and you're not fighting back and you're just letting them slide, they're gonna always keep bullying you. But if they see you fighting back, they're gonna be like, okay, let me draw the line here. But not to say that you just go by yourself and go bully other people just because that's not right either. Self-acceptance is the best part. Just work towards yourself. Work towards the things that you want in life, and everything will be okay after that. Because what people don't understand is light or dark, it doesn't matter. Because when the cops see you, you're still a black N-word. So don't ever think just because you're light skin or dark skin, you're above or below anybody. Because when the cops or the white people see you, to them, we're all just black. It's just that in our community, it's a lot of discrimination, which is quite sad, because there should be no discrimination. Because if we work hard and if we work with each other, we would achieve a lot. Because we have discrimination in our own community, it makes it worse. We're fighting against each other instead of fighting for equality and better positions. If we were fighting for equality, then none of this would exist. This type of discrimination was invented by white people because they separated the slaves during slavery. The light-skinned slaves were in the house and the dark-skinned slaves were in the field. The light-skinned slaves were product of, rape. So that has affected our black community because we think that separation is the answer. And we think that because a person is lighter than another person, that means that they're better. When we should really be focused on uniting as one, so we can get stuff done, so we can change the laws for ourselves, so we can just be equal. But no, we're not. We're focused on skin color. That has like no real effect on the world. Like literally. Like at the end of the day, we're all black. White people see us, they all think that we're black. They don't care what we are. They don't care if we're light skin, dark skin, whatever. You're still gonna be treated the same by them. So that's why I don't understand the whole light skin versus dark skin thing. But if you're dark skin, work hard towards what you want, be successful, and move on with your life. Because you can't always think about what other people are doing. Even if people are making fun of you, make fun of them back and move on with your life. Say something back, have a clap back, and I guarantee you they won't be saying anything else to you because they'll realize real quick that you're not playing. Also, on social media, I've been seeing a lot of stuff when it comes to ugly privilege, and they're not the beauty standards. But I feel like it's not okay to degrade yourself in that type of manner. Like, at the end of the day, yes, you may feel like you're not conventionally attractive, but for black people, we're all not conventionally attractive because at the end of the day, we don't have white skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, and that is the social beauty standard, or the beauty standard as one would say. So for you as a black person to get on the internet and disgrace yourself and disparage yourself and say all these type of things about yourself, I feel like that's kind of not beneficial to our community because none of us fit the beauty standards because we're not white and we don't have blue eyes. So if we know that, what's the point of making videos about not being socially attractive? I mean, doesn't make sense to me. Like, at the end of the day, people, you have to work hard towards what you want. If you feel like you're not attractive enough, pay to get stuff done. Do your hair, do your nails. Just do stuff that you feel that's gonna make you look better. But don't go on the internet complaining about why you feel like you're not attractive. I feel like that defeats the purpose. If you feel like you're so ugly, get surgery. Get lip fillers. Like, if you feel you're so ugly, get the work to fix yourself. What's the point of complaining on the internet about it? Like, we're not white, so we all know that we're not the beauty standard. But does that mean that we have to, like, degrade ourselves and talk down on ourselves? No, that's not right. People that you find attractive, the most people you find attractive, they all work hard towards maintaining that attractiveness. But I be watching people, they're getting lip fillers, they're getting beauty treatments. Ooh, this one is stuck. Ooh. Yeah, that came out awkward. That came out really awkward. But like, even Kim Kardashian, she has gotten many treatments. If you see how she looked originally to what she looks now, it's a whole completely different person. Was she crying, talking about she's not the beauty standard, or she felt like she wasn't attractive enough? No. She went and got the surgery. So if you feel like you're not attractive, work hard and get surgery. Like, I'm not against people getting surgery, like cosmetic surgery. Like, if you feel, if that's gonna make you feel better about yourself, get the cosmetic surgery. But saying that you're unattractive on social media while there's young kids watching, young black kids watching you say those things, and they look just like you, that's gonna mess up their self-esteem. And I feel like that's harm. You're doing harm to the community. Because now they're gonna wonder, if she doesn't feel that she's pretty, why do I feel like I'm pretty if I look just like you? I think that's very dangerous. Dangerous rhetoric. To go on the internet and say stuff like that. Like, just be aware of who's watching you. Young kids, young girls. They're watching. So, why go on the internet and say that type of thing? If you don't feel attractive, go get some surgery. Most of them that were saying that, they weren't even unattractive. They just needed some work. Get your hair done. Get your eyebrows done. Learn how to do some makeup. Like, I don't get it. Instead of begging for attention. Like, at that point, do you just want you want the public to say that you're attractive, or what? Do you just want that type of compliment where you want to feel better about yourself so you can say, oh, I'm ugly, so other people can be like, no, you're not ugly? Like, are you fishing for compliments? Because each video that I watch, they're always like, oh, I know that I'm not ugly. I know that I'm not ugly, but I'm just not society standards. So if you know you're not ugly, why are you making a video? And second of all, we're all not society standards, because the beauty standard is white women. White skin, blue eyes, blonde hair. That is the beauty standards. All not the beauty standards. If you ever read The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison, like, start there. Like, everybody should start there. I feel like, I don't know what type of education or school system that you guys came from, but start at The Bluest Eye. Technically, if you're black, you don't fit the beauty standards, because the beauty standards is for white people. Just like the experiments on dolls when they did on kids, they made the kids choose between a white and black doll, and most of the kids picked the white doll. So you saying, oh, I know in my heart that I'm not ugly, but I'm just saying what society says, that's harmful for young girls. To see you on the internet saying that you're ugly when they look just like you. Where's the representation that they need for them so they can build their self-confidence? Like, at that point, you're just fishing for compliments. You're just fishing for people to be like, oh, you're not ugly, you're not ugly. If you don't like the way that you look, get surgery. Work hard and get cosmetic surgery. But shut up about it. Shut up. Don't be saying it on the internet where young girls are watching and feeling the same things and feeling what you're saying and internalizing that because they already feel that way about themselves. So now they're feeling like, okay, I'm ugly too, and that's like bad for their self-confidence. Just shut up. You're ugly? Okay, cool. Shut up. I don't know what you want us to say. Move on with your life. Literally. Your skin isn't something to fix, it's something to flaunt. And as a black woman, we should know that we are desirable, and we should feel that we are desirable. And it's all based off self-confidence. If you have the self-confidence, nobody's gonna be able to tear you down. And that's just my advice. And thank you for watching this video.
Favor for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my plan.